Alors celui-là, je l'ai fait hors live, juste la fin. Donc là, on va reprendre ici.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
Oh, we Brock Lesnar.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Bana coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286.
Nossa, esse galera. Tem
Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about...
Okay, oh, no.
CM Punk asked for this.
Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the Beast. That he can take Lesnar on, no problem. That he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that. To show he still is the best in the world.
Lift off! A big splash! The Beast. Now it's being contained.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Oh, man, what a strong kick.
Whacked with a knee to the face.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year. Well, not to disparage the game,
But Triple H only won one of 3 matches against Brock over the last year.
and as for
From the heavens, that was absolute lunacy.
landing with such force, and CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here. What a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner. Manages to reverse it.
During his famous pipe bomb speech, CM Punk famously declared himself a Paul Heyman guy. Then he made that a reality the next year when the two men joined forces. But the whole time, he has not been the Paul Heyman guy. That accolade has belonged to Brock Lesnar, who has been allied with Paul Heyman since he returned to WWE a year ago.
Indeed, we have seen Heyman diversifying his interests. He's introduced more clients lately, even bringing them to championship glory. And I know he has an eye.
Blast off! Cross body from the top. And the momentum's clearly against Brock now.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here.
Float over neck neckbreaker. Picture perfect.
Running bulldog. Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality. Piercing shot to the body.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
You don't see Lesnar flustered like this very often.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. Come on. This has gone way too far. Just stop this already.
Bullseye with the back fist.
Boom. Oh, he flips that around.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold. Back in the ring.
Scaling the turnbuckle here.
Perched up top. Whoa, look out. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
From the sky.
Through the air. It connects.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
Brock must be phased after this string of action.
Smothering offense from Punk. Stiff kick.
Put everything behind that kick.
Après.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here. Neither superstar giving an inch here. Ooh.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Boom.
Oh.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Oh my, going below the belt.
Calme pour le même.
Broken up with a fist to the face. He gets into the ring. And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk, and now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
What for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice and Punk with a chair.
Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back.
This could do it for the win. Quick shoulder up.
The referee did not even make it to a one count before he powered out. Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Boom! GTS. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Kicks out, just kicked out.
This level of fight is what makes Brock Lesnar an elite superstar.
CM Punk.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee.
They got the sleep. GTS from Punk.
That could end Brock's night.
2. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the Beast. And Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a Beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
Alors, CM Punk contre Drew McIntyre, 5 octobre 2024.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his Future Shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now, this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night. Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me. But when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Oui, ça pue. Ça, on sentait bien. Je vais être vas-y là.
Non, non, ça sera. On le fera après. Oui, on le fera tout à l'heure. Oui, je m'en ferai tout à l'heure. Oui.
Drew McIntyre steps inside hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he
Bad Blood.
Corey, CM Punk in his career is 2-2. This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster. We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight? McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
From the top, oh, strong impact. And he goes for the pin. Stops the count before it, too.
Not even a 2 count. Still holding strong here.
Looking vulnerable now, guys.
Ooh, stinging kick.
Kick. Oh, what a kick.
Oh, man. Oh, hitting kick. Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back gone. 2. Sleep.
Can that finish McIntyre?
Boom.
This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken him to that place. And
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Again? He's making the climb again? I can't believe this.
And a backstabber.
Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here. Can they get the grip locked in?
CM Punk on the verge. Escape and a takedown.
That's cut. Drew anticipated that one.
Countered by CM Punk.
CM Punk connects with a Uranagi.
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
CM Punk looking to end things here. GTS connects.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
From way up, diving double axe handle.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow.
Oh! Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Fist for fist, just rattling them off. A well-placed shot gets the final word in this exchange.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
McIntyre's entered the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now. This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that's for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
And able to skirt and fire. Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Going for the cover, and a kick out.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
And where McIntyre goes from here is unknown. Drew's accustomed to putting out so many men with that maneuver.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because, for one of these men, there might not be.
Oh, clothesline.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell.
McIntyre goes into the cover. This could do it. He got the shoulder up in time.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to stay down here. Punk avoids the attack.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object, letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now. We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star.
Triangle armbar. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
And he's going with the great equalizer here, the steel chair.
Lifted and completely helpless here. And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
Folks, this is difficult to watch.
Yeah, every subsequent blow to the head just gets worse and worse. I think they should just call this match and get a doctor in here ASAP.
Et il a esquivé, c'est con.
And Punk gets countered there. Step ahead there. Oof, running knee in the corner. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Lighting up the midsection once more.
Really zeroing in on his leg now, looking to damage the base.
Stomped into the ground. Oh!
And once again, his leg is the target.
Clearly taking away his base is a strategy here. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now!
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Bringing this back into the ring.
And that failed to hit the mark. Springboard misses the target.
Check out the springboard.
Incredible springboard right there.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Drew's getting cut off at the knees at every turn. Looks like the road crew left some tools under the ring, and it's going to get used again.
Bam! Just beat down with a wrench. This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
This is what you get. He had that coming.
Reversed with an elbow straight to the face.
Flash kick from the head of CM Punk. Got it. No, and you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Everyone is on their feet in this building.
Absolute claymore by McIntyre. McIntyre might have him.
Looking for the pin. McIntyre is finally broken CM Punk.
Here is your
C'est un coup.
winner.
Bah oui, rejouer. Rejouer. Il a triché. Petit con. Bonheur.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
And now he's back into the ring. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, taking flight, misses big time.
Petit con.
Uh-oh. McIntyre gets met with a response.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Into the ring again now. He's headed to the top now.
Taking flight.
Pouncing with a flash schoolboy here.
Kick out.
Not nearly enough to keep him down at this point.
This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said, incoming!
Whoa! Cross body! McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Punk perched up top.
Diving knee drop. And Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Allez, debout. Alors?
From the top.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
Putain.
Power bomb position. But right hands create separation and an escape.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk and that
CM Punk! CM Punk with the elbow!
Punk has McIntyre on Dream Street right now. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep! Is it enough for Punk?
From way up. Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
Perched up top.
Oh, he misses the mark.
Taking steps toward the top rope.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
From the top.
Ah, il a compris.
Oh!
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. Shining Wizard.
CM Punk has been going to that place, has been letting the devil out.
High rent district for CM Punk. Back inside goes Drew. What a punch. McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
Oh, taken down hard with the vertical suplex. Drew anticipated that one. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. The lights are dimming for McIntyre.
Perched up top. Heavy knee drop.
And now he gets back into the ring.
He's going back for more. How much
Hey,
stamina does he have?
From way up.
Putain, il a compris.
What
C'est cool.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
And Punk wants more from his opponent.
J'avais pas de compter.
From the top.
Putain.
Landing.
J'avais pas de compter.
Spiked him.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
McIntyre is having trouble getting...
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
And are you kidding me? He's going up again?
Punk is locked in on his opponent now. From way up.
And nobody
Encore
hopped on
compté.
that one. Now pulling a pin out of nowhere. Tiny hook, small package.
His arm showed off the mat before one.
He didn't even let the count hit one. Back and forth we go.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Ascending the ropes.
Allez, pousse-toi là.
From the top. Oh, the high
Allez,
risk
encore
does not
pour
pay
le
off.
à cause de la putain d'arbitre.
Cut down to size with that.
And now heading back inside the ring. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Soaring. He fails to
Putain.
connect.
J'arrive.
Down across the neck.
Faut que tu comprends pas.
He's headed up high.
Ah oui.
Kick to the gut creates separation.
Oh, what an axe handle. From the top.
Crash landing.
Encore. Ok,
Buried,
putain.
clubbing blow.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Double axe handle smash.
Heading back into the ring now.
Putain.
Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
Oh, putain.
From way up. Diving double
Oh,
axe handle.
voilà.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attack.
Connects.
Hit on CM Punk. And the ref can't even start the count.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
And now McIntyre's at a loss as his mind... races to rethink his attack.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because, for one of these men, there might not be. This fight will not go down as a 5-star. Wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Punk is proving hard to deal with. Oh, what an axe handle.
Punk now calling for the end here. This could be it for Drew.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. Went for the encore. That has to be the end of this. Going after the arm in a big way.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
McIntyre's going to have to figure something out.
And did you hear the impact of that? Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. Oh, unloading a big kick to the back.
Just breaking down the body here. Damaging the midsection.
Triangle armbar. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Oh, producing a trampling. Ow! And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk. Bang! Bit of MMA with that roundhouse.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time. Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth.
Neither competitor is backing down. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. The fight is on. It is furious.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Clothesline! And Drew, this one's for the match. Punk powers out, still going strong.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Double axe handle smash.
Bam! Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
From the top. Oh my God, what a move.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Et alors c'est marqué quoi?
Oh, look at the elbow. Look at just hammered away in the back. And a backstabber.
The countdown is on.
Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Clothesline, so effective.
Oh, here we go. This is raw power. Way up and down hard.
He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
Oh, what an axe handle.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
That's another move where he's focused on the arm. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
I'm stunned, this crowd is stunned, and yet the battle just continues.
Really no words do justice to what we've all seen unfold here tonight. And he heads back into the ring. Good night. And CM Punk is in control.
Rarely do we see Drew get disassembled like this.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Impressive awareness from him.
Oh, what an axe handle. Oh, my God.
J'ai vu comment
the chair with no caution at all.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Punk is determined right now.
And now propped up in the corner. And knew what was coming there.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Retrieving a wrench from underneath the ring. Going for the classics and grabbing a steel chair.
Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
I don't care what they say. Nothing good ever comes from getting it. Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. He kicks out before the count starts.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, God, face first.
Punctuating it all with one last stomp.
He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night.
Slips out of the way.
Oh.
Up and, oh, knee right to the spine.
Oh, a sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you. Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already. No surprise that what we're witnessing is trending.
Forget trending on social media. The motion in the arena is charting on the Richter scale. The Scottish Warrior thinking about the end. The countdown close. Punk's got a problem here.
And into the cover.
Oh, yeah.
How on earth?
That was supposed to be it. No one is more shocked right now than McIntyre.
McIntyre a step ahead there.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. You're not even Punk. He turns it. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Drew's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here. Oh, smack with the wrench. And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
High rent district for CM Punk.
First up top. Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Oh, my word. That was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel.
Look at that John Henry swinging the hammer like that.
And he clearly believes he has all the power now, wielding that weapon.
Oh, what an axe handle.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
And his leg is really getting battered.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Come on, this has got way too far. Just stop this already.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Jeez, McIntyre is really bleeding now.
Oh, an axe handle. And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Getting out of harm's way.
Oh, what an axe handle. McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Smothering offense from Punk here. Oh, stiff wrench shot. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. He's got his sights locked in now.
Power slam here, but sliding up.
Countered into an inverted DDT.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. Bang, the sledgehammer connecting.
Repeated hits like that are going to happen very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Face first. Setting up. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. Triangle armbar. Triangle. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Fini. Ok, pose-le là. Je le mettrai là-bas. Alors après, c'est quoi? Ah oui, d'accord.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda Vice.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Drew anticipated that one.
Oh, what an axe handle. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Drew's getting cut off at the knees at every turn. Oh, a stiff wrench shot. Boom!
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
C'était chaud. Mais, magnifique.
And remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective. And all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh, my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner,
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
CM Punk démontre.
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back with open arms.
Yeah, that really didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight.
And backbreaker. If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power. To resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters at getting under the skin of their opponents. The big question is, who can execute on their plans first? If you're Seth Rollins, you've got to try to keep the emotions in check. Focus on the task at hand, and that's taking out CM Punk.
Yeah, but Punk's not afraid to play mind games. If Punk sees an opening to set Rollins off, to take Rollins' eye off the ball, he's going to take it. Rollins simply cannot, under any circumstances, take the bait in this match. Now entering the raucous crowd. Just don't forget about the referee's count.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with office supplies.
Getting back into the ring now. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago. He was out of action for over 6 months. Punk says that tonight he's completely healed. But Wade, you're an athlete. Never divulge the extent of your injuries, right?
Oh, I absolutely will. For sympathy.
Real classy, Wade. And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness! Cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp. I'm coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins. Frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency, I don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, CM Punk will not allow Rollins to be the better man. Being set up in the corner for something.
That patented high-impact offense from the visionary. Punk's completely rattled now.
CM Punk,
evades the attack and not a moment too soon. Crack your knuckles. We've got a dummy block here.
Rollins just a step too slow.
back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up.
CM Punk now powers up his opponent and connects with a go-to sleep.
That's going to keep Rollins down.
it.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to...
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Down with a GTS.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Cover. There's two. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner, Sing Hill.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins.
The visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania.
It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE. That this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
CM Punk who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, led by Paul, down for the pin.
Oof! I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into a corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, in a bad situation, and the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk. And here's
doesn't finish fast.
Kick from behind. Ouch.
Roman taking on the offense, but I assure you, the big stage of a WrestleMania main event is not phasing him one bit.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. And CM Punk's corner tonight, though. Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
He's not going to let this match end this early.
He's heading back to the ring.
Boom! And this one might be headed ringside.
You know he's looking to dish out some serious cut.
He's doing it. Going for the pin. And he manages to kick out at one.
He's really not making this easy.
Oh, what an axe handle.
God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair. Boom!
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being done here.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived at the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk. And both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins
Going for a pin attempt.
Stopping the pin. Clothesline to the back of the neck. He's stuck now.
Driver spiked him. That's the WWE equivalent of a helmet-to-helmet hit right there.
and he finds a way to elude that attack.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
When we spoke to Rollins earlier, he said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Escapes, and a chop block takes him down. Ooh!
Rollins caught off guard. Bounced off the skull.
This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins.
Spin kick to the midsection. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image, and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for supremacy. The man that walks out of here is the champion of a generation.
Here we go. Cross body.
Textbook suplex.
Ah, d'accord.
Brought down with a DDT.
Alors,
Went for the kendo stick, and the ropes will quickly follow.
He's got him down for the pin here. Kicks out at just one.
That may have been an easy kick out, but they'll surely get harder as this match continues.
Time to go for a ride. Oh, an exploder suplex. Shoulder tackle. Ooh. And out.
alors, voyons.
Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is a tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Bang! Back into the ring here.
Shot down with the axe handle.
Here it comes. Legs are locked up. Lucky 13 is in.
Fighting to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there.
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This ends now.
Precision elbow strike.
That was a stiff shot with that kendo stick. And Punk, CM Punk. And he fights it off.
So late into the match and still able to kick out. Rollins now, opponent defenseless. The stop connects. Roman in big time jeopardy.
He was almost finished.
Reigns able to get his shoulder up, and I don't know how many more times he can do that tonight.
Seth Rollins in deep thought, hoping to conjure one last move to win this. And he comes in under the ropes now.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Oh, that will break your face. Oof. The stomp to the gut with full force.
He connects with a counter.
A clash of counters.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Using the arm like a billy club.
Alors, debout. À côté.
What an axe handle.
Punk really looking to drop.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. We know what Seth has in.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, nails the GTS.
Seth's eyes look glazed over.
Going counter for count.
And now Punk kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang! Spear! Stop! Everybody down!
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn shoot.
Allez. Ah, oui, c'est bon.
How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The visionary Seth freaking Rollins has once again pulled the ace out of his sleeve in Las Vegas. We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
Oh, a massive Uranagi there. Elbow drop.
He gets back into the ring.
Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring.
Connected with with the axe handle. Oh, my!
Impressive reversal on Rollins.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Going for a power slam, slips down.
And slipped down with an inverted.
Shoulders down. CM Punk might have it. Whoa, Roman kicking. Out with only nanoseconds to spare. What a counter. Hard landing.
The cover for the win.
And kicks out before the refs count.
What a kick out. This match has been absolutely incredible.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for...
Rollins drops his opponent. Stop! Did Rollins get enough of it?
Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
You cannot be serious. How? How on earth was that not even a 1 count at this point?
Hey guys, on most nights, Rollins would have just ended this, but not tonight. And here we go, returning to the ring.
Put in the corner now.
Over and over and over.
Got the cover. This might be the end.
And still in this.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for... CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go-to slip. Seth has got to dig deep now.
He's able to cut off the pin count here. Ooh!
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go-to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
There's 2. Breaking it up.
Non, mais tu commences à me gonfler.
Then and there.
Oh, what an axe handle. Roman's shoulders are down. Punk has beat the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner, Punk.
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been...
Bon. Qu'est-ce que je fais?
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles, but after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX.
Ouais.
The two groups despised each
Okay.
other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship.
The WWE Championship, one of the most hot.
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Brett and...